So
schedules.
this is Hidden Heavens campaign, Hidden Heavens Redux, session 10. So to give people who are listening to the VOD an idea what's going on, is that we're resetting the campaign because just about everyone fucking died. More or less.
You
Died or, you know, became a
Retreat,
part of a mad god or something. Something
or lost their
Retreated.
minds completely. Yeah.
Yeah, retreated from society completely.
something like that, you know. So, allow me to play this audio. Make sure Theobot's on 100%. You can adjust it as you need. Um, so it doesn't blast your fucking eardrums. In the waning hours of daylight, a motley crew of vagabonds, criminals, and cutthroats gather at the seedy inn in one of the largest and most productive free cities, the central monopoly of class being in Croft Keep. The night is cool and weary, and it is hard to see cloaked shapes as they enter the inn in the dim light, their long shadows drawing shallowly across the fertile earth. Men in the common room are your average rut-and-cuffed mercenary, filled with more scars and brutal history than meaningful conversation or intelligence. Sitting at a room, you see a cloaked figure. He stands and gestures for you to follow him into a back room. Opening a secret panel in the kitchen, he leads you past a table where folks are playing cards and has you sit down on a corner table, then orders some fine wine from a thin but stately innkeeper. Do me a favor, Jeb, and make sure no prying eyes are listening, the unusual cloaked figure says. Of course, young master. Jeb leaves the room and begins to draw a sheet closed so that you might be able to talk in privacy. The strange figure removes his trench coat and a long gray hat to reveal his face. He is an older-looking gray and white tabaxi with a thick cigar planted within his lips, smoking slightly. You've all come to meet me out of your own free will, at least for the most part, yes? He looks towards his fully assembled but quite the motley crew. He leans forward and takes a long drag and exhales into your party's face. Through the window above, a winged serpent drops down and coils itself around his arm, while he undoes a message tied to its body. In a swift motion, he dismisses the creature and it flies back out. After reading for a few moments, opportunities present themselves. So what do you gentlemen say to a little, he looks up, coup?
Not the first time I've been part of one.
Sounds pretty cool.
As long as I get something out of it.
Could be fun.
For a little adventure to succeed, we must first take advantage of a situation we have found ourselves in. There is a hoard that we must take while the picking is good. The Tabaxi disappears in a fog of gray mist and then reappears a second later, holding two of your party members, one in each paw. His head is between the two of you, and he says, "Opportunities are rich for those of the will to take it." He reappears at the table and takes a deep drag with his cigar. So what do you say, gentlemen, to a little, he flourishes, heist?
Yeah,
I'm
what's
down.
in it for me?
Sounds like a lot
Equal
of money.
shares, my lad. Equal shares. However, we're gonna need help. A mad artificer was originally hired and planned to work here. He was fired by Rufus for being unpredictable. He'll be our explosives expert. Secondly, we're gonna need some hard hitters to handle security golems. Rufus has spent quite a bit of money securing the vault, and the golems are just one of many obstacles we're likely to face. That's your job. Third, we're going to need a specialist. Someone who handles the minor intricacies of magic. They're going to disable the alarms and the wards. Then our heavy hitters will subdue the golems and the animatronics, things that don't depend on alarms. Then we're going to blow the fuck out of that vault door, right off its goddamn hinges. After that, the core crew will deal with any complications inside or ones that arise. Our bagman will secure the vault as well, and I will arrange for our escape. Has anyone done any reconnaissance on the defenses yet?
Are you asking if we did any reconnaissance on the defense?
Yes.
I've been mostly setting up for, well, patching up and hitting hard, so I'm not really big on the planning
Well, my
aspect.
idea is that does anyone know anything about how this vault is?
No.
Sure, I can find out.
Ah, no worries. He pulls up a large sheet of parchment. Looks like it's got some intricate plans on it. Let me see. The vault is located inside the heart of the keep. The keep has a guard force of several hundred at any one time, and the only way in and out, not sealed off via locked grates and dozens of guards, is the front way. There are numerous merchants, peasants, workers, laborers, crafters, all going to the vault to deposit their hard-earned coin in exchange for slips. Slips are magically created paper that is impossible to forge since each bears a unique signature. It represents the value deposited into the vault and is used for common trading. There will likely be, in effect, several hundred civilians inside to keep its grounds and around the vault. The vault has a dedicated force of 24 men, all strong of will and empowered by a legendary mythal that was set up by Rufus himself, and makes them damn near impossible to be conventionally in combat. Even if you bypass all the guards, you still have several problems. The outer chamber is one large vault door that can easily close with security forces in times of emergencies, a kind of safety bunker. It is 5-foot thick stone doors that can be sealed from outside forces. If we trip the alarm from getting in there, we're fucked. The inner chamber has 3 vault doors with 3 keys entrusted only towards the most trustworthy of the royal court. Rufus has one. Hugh has one. Then he pulls out a key, gold and bejeweled, from around his neck, and I have one. Each one opens one of the 3 vault doors. Each vault door is 15-foot thick adamantium with runes inscribed upon them to prevent teleportation and other shenanigans. Through the first vault door are massive stone statues which serve as arcane guardians. Their constructs are built to be immune to conventional magic and weapons. The second vault requires the divulging of a secret and use of a key. The only other way is to make a sincere portrayal of your own purpose. The third vault door is in a chamber where spirit resides that will attack virtually anyone who enters that isn't a royal court member. The spirit's origins of power remains mysterious, and it is active when someone opens the door without entering a proper series of runes. So past the third door is the master treasure. It holds a king's ransom worth of gold, neighboring around 500,000 gold pieces at any one time. He leans in close, and the shadow on his face reveals a scar covering where an eye should have been. Tell me, will you risk life and limb, honor and deceit to fleece a family? Equal shares for superb work? So how does a heist sound to you?
Count me in.
I'm sure I can raise some helpers.
Sounds like it's gonna be fun.
Equal shares of 500,000. Oh yeah, I'm in.
As for transporting all the gold, don't worry. I'll take care of it. He pulls out a large leather bag. See, goes in, doesn't make it heavier.
Excellent.
Sounds about right. So, before we get this started, is there anything, like any wards against undead?
No, not necessarily.
Alright, then we're good.
I'm gonna look around when he asks that. Does he look undead to me?
He is wearing, other than the fact that they are a 7'9" Goliath sitting in this rickety chair, also smoking a cigar, wearing cleric vestments that are the equivalent of like mossy oak, with a high and tight, gray mottled with red and blue tattoos. And you can clearly see the holy symbol for his ancestry worship around his neck.
Quite the intimidating
Hey.
figure.
All right. So, first things first is we need to acquire our other members.
The other members do you think we need?
two. We need our explosives expert and our specialist.
Well, the explosives expert already has a bone to pick with Rufus, so that shouldn't be too difficult. As for the specialist,
He's
Oh,
at
yeah,
an inn
also-
across. He's at an inn across the street. He's mercurial.
Uh-huh. What does that mean?
Just be careful.
Got it.
do we know where our explosives expert is?
Let's see. Crexus should be here any minute. Suddenly, an older man comes through the beads, and he said, "Oh, sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. Just a kindly old man. Don't judge me." And then one of the patrons bumps into him, and he waves his hand, and suddenly the patron starts glowing. Don't mind that. You'll be fine. He sits down as an explosion happens.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
I like it.
What does this this explosives expert look like by chance?
He's an older man. Um, let's see. He's wearing blue robes. So, he basically looks like Merlin from the old Sword in the Stone.
I see.
Nice.
I'm going to prestidigitation any blood splatter that may have gone around me.
Oh, I
Messiah's
never leave a mess.
It'd be nice if you'd leave a corpse or two. I could always carry him around. Put him to use.
Clerm's gonna check the pockets of this corpse, see if there's anything good in there.
It's a giant. Well, I mean, okay, it wouldn't be a pleasant experience, but I guess you could do it.
He's used to being in the muck. That's fine.
You find one. You find one gold piece.
Every little bit helps when you have 13 children.
What? You
Wow.
have been busy.
No kidding.
No, we goblins, we multiply like rabbits, they say.
Ah,
Hmm.
I just want to point this out here. What you guys see is actually you see a halfling standing there, but he's disgusting. Like, it looks like he's never showered. His hair is all unkempt. He looks like he's been living in a gutter for the last like 20 years.
uh-huh.
And yeah, gotta get the coins where you can. Then he walks back, sits down.
Hmm.
And he looks around. Who else does he see?
Barrows, you want to go ahead and describe your character?
Yeah, so Barrows is also on the small end. You guys see a kind of pale-faced, it's a halfling, pale-faced halfling, brown hair, brown eyes, very nondescript all for the most part. The only thing that kind of stands out about him is that he has a rather large lantern that is hanging from his like tied to him on from his side. And if anyone is looking, they will realize this lantern is looped around two different places on him. So he definitely wants it secured around him. So this very ornate looking lantern that definitely seems out of place on a man as nondescript as he.
All right, Roran, how about your character?
Right. So Roran is a human fighter, and he looks just about as bland as you'd expect. Just a little bit on the more unkempt side. His black hair is a little ruffled, and you can kind of tell it's a little greasy, and his armor's weathered down, has some spots where the leather's chipping or the paint on certain parts is coming off a little bit. But other than that, he just appears to be kind of what you'd expect a human fighter to look like. You can tell just by looking at the demeanor, how he sits and looks around and talks to people. He's a little bit of that pretentious vibe. You can tell that he thinks highly of himself. It's a good way to put it. He's not super like over the top because he is, in the dirt working for the family, but he he's just out here looking to make some coin.
All right. So, you were informed that your specialist is located in another inn across the way.
Right. Well, the
Alright.
explosive expert has arrived. That just leaves one more person.
Does this? I'm gonna look at the old man and say, "You got a name?"
Quaxus.
Hmm.
Texas. I like your style.
Very explosive.
Praxis, where did you learn how to do that? I might need to go in for a few classes.
Easy. There is this boiling pit of green energy, and I, fail at it. Ever since then, everything I touch explodes.
Is there anything on the
Uh,
table, like any food or
Yeah, there's like
bowl
a
or
couple
anything?
drinks.
I'm gonna grab a cup and toss it at him.
He catches it and throws it right back at you.
He's gonna toss it right back at me.
Yep,
I'm gonna mage hand and grab it in the middle of the air.
it explodes.
Hmm.
wasn't kidding.
With an ability like that, very few places can keep you out, I assume.
Yes. Well,
What's the largest thing you can make explode?
I mean, I knew your mother once.
Sick.
Um,
Good one, round ears. So if you were to just like touch the ground, would the whole planet explode?
Doesn't work like that.
Damn.
We should get you a deck of playing cards so you can just flick them at people.
He pulls out a deck of playing cards.
Nice.
He throws a deck of he plays 52 card pickup.
Don't touch it. It'll explode.
They're all green and they look like they're vibrating slightly.
oh,
All right.
jeez.
So, looking around at the group, we got somebody to talk to, right? We got somebody that's good at talking.
Ah, yes, I think I may be able to help with that. Good idea, Stone Skin.
Uh huh. Just know if you die, it's a coin toss whether I resurrect you as a skeleton or as yourself. So, and without another word, he just stands up and walks out.
Well, I would prefer skeleton, but let's see what he chooses when the time comes.
Hey, Maracas, have you put your new character inside the campaign?
Oh, actually, I don't know if I have.
Yeah, I still see Maracas there, so I was like, hold on a second.
All
So
right,
you
let me
might want to.
figure out how to do this
Yeah.
again.
You have to unclaim Maracas and then claim the new one if you already have it in the thing.
All right. Just give me one moment while I figure out how to get back in this campaign.
Okay.
Fair.
Do you have the join link?
Oh, do you need it? Okay, yeah, I can give it to you.
Yeah, because you can just click the join link and then join with your new character.
Oh,
then-
okay.
And then you can unassign or just leave with Maracas and have your other character.
Well, if you click leave, I thought it kicked you out of the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't want to test it then.
Right. That's why I've never tested it. I just use the unassigned.
And worst case scenario, you just rejoin again anyways.
All right, I should be in at this point.
Do a test roll. We
Uh,
can make sure.
Got it.
all
Excellent.
right, let's see how my luck is tonight. All right, above average. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, Feather's going to warn you that his specialist is a little unhinged.
You don't say.
Unhinged in what way? I can work with unhinged.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Is it going to be pose a danger to us?
Probably not.
You just instill people with confidence.
In a flourish of his hat, Feather disappears.
Yeah, about right.
Well, guess we know where we're headed. Anyone need to take care of anything first, or
Nah, I closed up my clinic about 3 days ago.
sounds like we have an inn to visit, right?
Yep.
Yep, let's follow the Fleabag's directions and head over there.
You'll get inside the common room, and it looks, like an average stately place. Except there's one person surrounded by guards.
Do we?
Before we walk in, like if I see that there possibly are guards, like when the door opens, I would like to cast disguise self, and I'm not turning into anyone else particularly, but I'm gonna age myself significantly. Like I'm Barrows is like a 20-something-year-old, 24-year-old halfling. I'm gonna age myself to the point of being like in the mid 50s.
Okay.
That's all. Just walking in like that.
All right. By the way, as Matthias walks, you see the cleric vestments on him, but you also hear a noticeable clanking.
Like it doesn't match up with what's on you?
Like he's heavily armored under the cleric's vestment.
Got it, got it, got it. Hmm.
Do we recognize this person surrounded by guards?
He is a gnome with burnt hair.
What?
Say that's probably who we're here
Sounds-
for.
Do the guards look like they're guarding him or guarding him against like keeping an eye on him?
They have swords drawn, pointed at him.
Well, we were warned that he is unhinged.
Yeah. Do we want to get involved right away? The question. I don't much like getting attention drawn on, especially not from the city guards.
Fair enough. Although, if we just sit back, more attention might end up being drawn in the long run if something
Ah,
breaks
my
out here.
bodyguards have arrived.
Uh-huh.
You better put down the sword, lad. Or they'll poof ya.
Okay, Clerm run. Oh wait, are they seeing this from outside? Are they seeing the guards from outside, or are they already in the building?
We're in the building.
Yeah.
All right, Clerm is gonna run up. He's gonna run up and start yelling at the guards. He's gonna be like, "Help! Help! Someone's being murdered outside! Please, we need your help right now! They ran around the other side of the inn." And he's gonna try to convince all these guards that something bigger and more important is going on outside.
Deception.
How about a 29?
Ooh.
Ooh. This is going to be a theme for you, isn't it?
Built for
Well,
this
they
baby.
fucking fail, so.
Please, they're covered in blood. I saw them running towards the temple.
Ah. It's him. That's it. They all take their swords and they run outside chasing after him.
All right, Clerm calmly walks up to this stranger and is like, hello there. I'm Clerm, the greatest goblin to come to these parts. Who may you be?
The gnome is going to brush off the dust. You know, once upon a time, it could have turned them into frogs.
Uh-huh.
Well, why didn't you?
I kind of can't anymore.
Hmm.
So what happens when you
Well.
split yourself?
So I've heard. May we sit down with you and talk for a moment?
I mean, I wouldn't want to talk here. They're going to be back anytime. Yeah, you have another place?
Is the place we just came from a safe place to talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we can get
Yeah.
back into the other part.
Yeah, let's just take a walk across the street.
Here,
Actually,
follow me.
The guards that you saw are now beating a lizard folk.
seeing that, I'm going to look down at the gnome. Just, sorry about this, but we're actually a little bit in a hurry, and I'm sure you don't want to be seen. And I'm going to pick him up and stuff him up my sleeve.
He's like cursing and muffled.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here before they come back.
As we walk out, I'm looking at the guards beating this lizard folk. I'm just gonna go shake my head, and I'm gonna look at one of the guards, the guard that's doing the most amount of kicking, so to speak, or beating, and I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on him just for fun.
All right, what's that do?
So Mind Sliver is a cantrip. So 60 feet. It's a verbal component only, and I basically give psychic energy into one of the creature within range. They have to make an intelligence saving throw or take 2d6 damage from me, and has a 1d4 subtract for the next saving throw before the end of my next turn, which probably doesn't matter. But, so it's an intelligence saving throw. DC 16 for me.
He dead.
He just had an aneurysm.
Just for fun.
Just for
Nope.
fun.
Evil party
Barrow's
campaign.
just kind
Let's
of
go.
like if you guys are looking at him, just the very slightest kind of slight raise of an eyebrow, and it just kind of and it keeps walking.
Matthias just shrugs and keeps walking, trying to shut the gnome up that's now currently under his armpit.
Speaking of, you're hearing muffled curses from his armpit.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Stop being so loud in there. You're gonna get us caught. He whispers.
Continual cursing. You guys arrive nonchalantly at the end, and you are directed back into the back room.
Hey Jeb, make sure no one listens in on us, please, eh?
Of course.
Thank
And
you.
he
kindly.
pulls back the sin sheet.
I reach up my sleeve, grab the gnome by the foot, and just pull him out. Drop him on the table.
The gnome is currently spitting and looks like he's about to gag. You ever consider a shower?
I am quite clean, thank you.
I disagree.
Okay, I might have sweated a bit. This armor is hot.
Yeah. You know, once upon a time, I could summon a sword and drive it through you, and you deserve it.
I'm just going to prestidigitation a smell of lavender under his nose.
Ah, that's pleasant. Tastes like magic.
We really need him.
I mean, the furry one said we did.
Excuse me, Mr. Gnome. We've been led to believe you might be able to help us in something that might not be considered wholly legal. This is all I'll say for now until I hear what you have to say.
Yeah,
How would you feel about
Robin the
this?
Hole.
Okay, so you already know.
Look, I may be impotent. That doesn't mean I can't hear everything.
So you're
Okay.
gonna help us then?
Well, must we say more then? You already know what's going on.
I can't even turn invisible anymore. It really sucks.
Well, I mean, maybe if you can spend your split of the vault money on getting some scrolls, turn yourself
See,
invisible
that's
that
the
way at
problem.
least.
Magic doesn't mix well with me.
So can you stop magic?
Magic doesn't affect or see me.
Ouch. Sorry
Wait.
to hear that.
How did you smell that lavender then?
That's a sensory component.
Ah, fair enough.
Cast Mind Sliver on him.
Does nothing. But he looks at you and he looks condescendingly.
Do you mind? I'm going to try something else. And then you're going to see that this energy collect in my hand. It's going to be Eldritch Blast coming out at him.
It disappears.
Well, that's interesting.
So wait, are you saying no magic of any kind affects you?
I think so.
That's
So
Extremely useful.
if you were to say rub your hands all over a ward, would that destroy the ward?
I think so, yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, there was this castle. It had this special enchantment about it, right? And then it had to take a leak, and then the enchantment disappeared, and the people were very upset.
Did you win the enchantment?
People were very upset.
Uh-huh.
You know,
So
just as a side note, I've been thinking about that this whole week about how we're gonna deal with that. That's just the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
yep. So yeah, you're our gnome shield then against magic.
Yeah, it also means magic items don't work around me anymore. Well, I mean, they do, but they no longer become magical.
I'm okay with that.
On the
Yeah,
plus
I don't
side,
have.
I get to keep the effects.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Magic items don't affect you. How can you keep the effects of other magic items?
I don't make up the rules.
You
I'm
have not the faintest idea how this works. You just walk around absorbing magic.
Yep.
so once we're done with this job, I kind of want to do some experiments on you.
Uh, what kind of experiments?
I want to see if I can turn you into a weapon.
Uh,
I mean, we can already use him like an anti-magic lawn dart.
Well,
I would
yeah, but I meant
love to know if this could be replicated or
that was what I
applied
was.
to something else.
See, what I'm thinking is I enchant you like I was making a magic sword, right?
yeah.
And then we see if you can be used like the magic sword, like you can punch something and just
He pulls out his from his robe. He pulls out like a very thin arm. He's like, "Yeah, look at these guns."
don't worry about that. I'll put you through the same basic training I went through.
Is there like a small wooden stool or something around me that I can break?
Yeah.
I would like to break that and grab like a leg of it, which is like kind of like a club. And then I would like to cast Shillelagh on it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk up to him and go, I'll hold my hand out like I'm still holding onto the kind of one end of it and going, "What happens when you touch this?"
He touches it and the magic goes away.
Well, shit. You're not coming around me
Yeah.
as I back away.
You kind of feel a weird draining effect when he's touching it too, like he's sucking something from you.
Okay, that happened. Okay. I'm definitely staying away from him.
Your arm is slightly numb. You have lost a spell slot.
Oof.
Ooh, that hurts. Okay, that's a third level spell
Wow.
slot gone.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oof.
That was
Oh.
that was tasty.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna look at Roran. I'm gonna say, keep him away from me.
looks like we have a
I,
gnome
I
grenade.
have no problem with him standing by me. I don't got anything for him to eat. Although, got talking through all of this, if he absorbs these magical effects and said you can keep the magical effects of what you absorb,
Yeah.
if we can put whatever is doing that on something else, imagine if we could just make scrolls that do that. Not only absorb any magic around us, but then contain it in the scroll and we could just cast it back. I am I have a lot of experiments as well I would like to try when this is over.
You have to buy me dinner first.
Well, I'll buy you dinner with my cut of this immense share of gold we are hopefully about to go apprehend.
Yeah, my cut isn't even in the gold. It's just the stuff around it.
The magic itself.
Works for me.
It's like a dragon sword. You know, speaking of, I'm amazed we haven't had any scaly creatures like trying to attack.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Oh well, a little bit too much talking for my taste. So are you in or out?
I'm already in. Are you in or out?
Oh, we're already
He
in.
looks at you with one large eye.
I get down as low as I can to look in his eye. We're already in. And just for added effect, I knocked the ash of my cigar onto his hat.
Hey. Rude. You know I'm allergic to cigar smoke.
I didn't know that.
There's now a giant welt on his nose.
All right, tribal boy, leave him alone. We need him for now.
Eh.
So, how are we gonna sneak into the keep?
Get me a dead body and I can make a distraction.
What
I
is
am
with you
also
and
very.
dead bodies?
Let's just say I've found my calling.
Uh-huh.
He definitely reanimates bodies. He asked about an undead ward or something the first second we sat down.
I mean, I never said I didn't. Why do you think they kicked me out of the Marines?
You know what, Matthias? Good for you. It always makes me happy to see people following their dreams. Even if it is bringing the undead back. Always makes me happy.
Yeah,
He points to Barrows. Hey, you, keep feeding me.
Yeah, not a chance. And I look at Roar. Keep him away from me.
Come on, give me another cantrip.
see, I think it's only if you're casting a spell, because I was holding him up against my armpit. I'm fine.
I'm going to hit him with another Eldritch Blast.
Ah, delicious.
Man, you are one perverted son of a gun. Right.
Roran's just gonna move to sit in between both of you just to make sure. It's not enough spells for now.
I mean, I suppose. Alright, so how are we gonna get inside the keep without just, creating mass panic?
Can we get a map of the place?
Yeah, where'd our Fleabag friend go? He's been here a while. He could help us out.
Feather reappears and he says, I'm no flea bag.
Oh yeah, prove it. Let me see your fur.
It is pristine.
Okay, well you got me that time.
Second person we've met that has all hearing apparently.
Were you just invisible this whole time, sitting in the room?
No.
Insight check.
Roll it.
That is a not natural 20.
You can't tell anything.
Hmm.
Oof.
If he wasn't visible, he was like really good at it.
Alright, so do we have a map for the place and or anything like that could help, or is it just we go as is?
He presents a map.
Alright.
Lovely.
Does this map also by chance contain blueprints to Crop Keep?
It does.
Oh yeah.
It's all
Why don't
coming
we just?
together.
It's all coming together.
So,
uh, maybe we could just attract a dragon or two here. Just steal off with the treasure during the panic.
how do you attract a dragon? I mean, that's not a bad idea, but
Well, I know of one object that could do it.
Oh, really?
Might be worth having it as a
Yeah.
backup plan.
We went after it about 10 years ago.
Please elaborate.
It's an artifact that can summon and control dragons. An orb.
that sounds dangerous.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, that sounds like I want it.
I agree. Where is this artifact?
Well, alright, look, we got in the middle of the ocean. There was some singing, and then there was some.
You
We got
lost
stuck
it.
into a cavern. It was a whole deal. Okay.
I can sing too. Maybe I can sing louder.
So it's at the bottom of the ocean.
No, no, it's at the exotic isle somewhere. Not sure. We never actually figured it out.
That Ron has like the look on his face and is like telling me you were in possession of an artifact that could summon and control dragons and you lost it and then you never bothered to go search for it again?
Look, we never actually had it. We just know what it was.
Okay.
And
And
you
just
know
like
where it was.
Ron's face gets even more confused. So so can we get it or not?
Uh, he looks at his he looks at his non-existing watch. I mean, it depends how much time we got.
Is there a time limit on how when we need to do this heist?
I mean, not particularly, although I did pay these guys for one job. I don't know how willing they would be to extend that.
I mean, do we necessarily need a dragon? What do the blueprints look like?
Look, we could just go in disguise as people who are depositing gold into the bank. Then we get in the center, past the initial layer, we trigger a lockdown, the vault closes, we deal with the guards, then we open the vault.
Is there anything that stops magic on the way in, or detects it, or whatnot?
No, people deposit magic items in there all the time.
Can you open the vault from the inside?
No, you can't get inside without opening the vault to begin with. It's warded.
I know, but someone will open the vault for us because we have to deposit things. Yes.
No, the way it works is you put your items in the back, and then once in a blue moon, you open the vault to deposit magical items. Otherwise, you use a slip stream, which basically allows them to deposit gold inside the item, deposit gold inside the bank without actually opening the vault.
What happens if it's an item?
Same thing. Depends. This has to fit certain dimensions.
I have an idea. Could
Yes.
we send in a bag of holding with a zombie or a skeleton inside of it?
Possibly. What good would that do?
It could fill the bag up and then we could come and retrieve it later. No fuss, no muss, we're out.
I wonder if the anti-magic wards would stop it would kill the zombie. I don't know.
Yeah, good point. But it was my idea. It was an idea.
Do you
Could
know if
you stop
anyone,
the
if it's
anti-magic?
possible for anyone inside to open the vault? Is there any locks on the inside out?
There's only one mechanism that allows you to open the door, and that's from the outside.
So if I was inside somehow when they lock when the door is closed, I would not be able to open it.
Yes.
That is a problem.
Well, I mean, not without its superb amount of strength, anyway.
Not my specialty. Right.
Would it be? Is it resistant to explosions?
First vault door isn't. That's why I have an explosive expert. Crexus nods.
What I have to offer on the table. Right? If we go now, I can make 2 people invisible for an hour. So if there's anyone who thinks that they'd be good invisible, let me know.
I think anyone invisible is useful.
What if we got a massive statue that was valuable, and they had to open it, have to open the vault, and it's too big for the slipstream, so they had to open the vault in order to put it in there? Because once we're inside there, Feather says, I can get us out.
Okay.
I'm thinking a giant horse.
Why would we be putting a giant horse in a vault?
That's genius. No one's ever tried that before.
I don't see that could go wrong.
What if one of us pretends to own the horse and the rest go inside the horse?
Now you're thinking.
We can tell them that we constructed the statue of the horse as a gift to their great city.
Yeah. It had to be made of like some really rare material to justify going in the vault.
Where in the world are we going to get that?
So obviously we're gonna fake it.
And who here has the skills to...
Feather disappears. He reappears a few moments later with a few bars of platinum. You'd be surprised we see what you find laying around. We could use this to coat the lair of the horse and say it's made out of pure platinum.
Alright. Do they check super thoroughly?
I mean, would you?
Saw a giant horse that is claiming to be made out of all platinum?
I mean, who's gonna look a gift horse in the mouth?
Exactly. We'll just imply they're rude if they do.
No, fair enough. It would be pretty rude if we donated a statue to them and they started inspecting the legitimacy of it. I would feel quite offended. Okay, so we walk in posing as normal citizens, depositing stuff into the bank. One of us will have a huge statue coated in platinum, claiming that it is pure platinum, and therefore it must be stored in the vault, which is too big to go through the slipstream, so it will force them to open the door, and everyone else will be inside of this platinum coated horse statue. And then once we're in the vault, we just come out, take ransack everything that's in the vault. And Feather said he could get us out once we're in. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Well, boy.
Everyone build a horse.
Okay.
Unless anyone has other comments to make, it sounds like we got ourselves a plan.
That sounds about right.
Well, can't be too hard to build a horse.
It takes 18 days to build a horse.
Specifically 18.
18 days. Because that's what I rolled.
I'm assuming that we're not going to be able to. That I'm going to be the one presenting the horse. Considering how are we going to build one big enough to fit a Goliath in?
Yeah, everyone else is going to be stuck like in the belly of the horse, and it's going to be like kind of uncomfortable. Not going to lie. Fortunately,
gonna
most of them are small, so
It's gonna throw Matthias in the bag folding, and then everyone else can sit in the horse.
I mean, I can hold my breath for 3 minutes.
3. Oh, that's a bit of a short time span.
Yeah, I didn't roll that great on everything.
So I think in the when they're starting to build it, I'm assuming they're building from the bottom up, so starting with the legs. Partway through, I think Claire was just kind of going around town, like gathering a bit of information about the city, and he comes to know of a great donkey named Boris that was a very important part of Croft Keep in the beginning. Helped its founders out immensely. So he suggests they build it in honor of Boris, the cursed donkey man.
You're now
Just
building
so
a donkey.
just to give it a little more legitimacy.
There is a
Making
statue of
asses of
Boris.
ourselves.
There is a stone statue of Boris.
We're
Oh,
making a
statue?
platinum. We're making a platinum Trojan Boris.
All right, that's gonna be the name of the session, Trojan Boris.
Oh yay! I can't wait until we make asses of ourselves.
I know
Yeah.
this is kind of an asinine production.
Get out! Come on, get out! Come on, guys! Everyone, get out of your system.
Oh boy.
Is everyone good?
This is all very amusing.
All right.
That one was rough. Oh boy.
It's not funny.
As he
All
keeps laughing.
All right, let's quit horsing around.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good God.
Y'all are a bunch of asses.
All right, guys, let's hoof it.
Stop.
This is gonna be the rest of the session, the rest of the 2 hours.
Yep.
Donkey puns.
I mean, they're quite equitable.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm done.
If they wait, make sure everyone exhausts their brain. No one else can think of any. I ran out at the horse. I'm surprised you guys can still keep going with these.
All right. So a few hours later, after everyone keeps doing these puns. So, all right. So you guys have constructed the giant Boris. Using the bars provided from Feather, you now have coated it in platinum.
How big is this horse? Or, yeah, donkey. Whichever one may be.
Pretty big.
Going to be asking, is it less than 10 by 10, or is it less than a 10-foot cube?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's bigger than a 10-foot cube. Okay.
I mean, think about it. It's got to be big enough to hold all of you guys. It's pretty fucking big. Unless you're super cheap and you pocket the difference.
Well, we got two pretty small guys.
All right. So how big? Okay, so how tall are you guys? Boris, you're how tall?
I am 3'6".
Okay, that's pretty short. Clerm?
He's only 3'1".
Oh,
Jesus.
sorry, 3'7". 3'7". Sorry, that's what
Roaring.
I wrote down.
How tall are
I'm
you?
like 5'10", probably around there.
Yeah, you can. It's okay. You can huddle up.
Off to squish, but we can make it.
All right.
Make it work.
It's size. It barely fits in a 10-foot-10 cube.
This is just a backup of a backup if we need it, but we'll see.
Yep.
All right. So what are you planning?
Oh, it's if they are checking it, if they actually check whether it's platinum, the person who's checking, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on.
Oh. Okay. And
Okay.
that's just to kill the person, I guess.
No, Phantasmal Force basically makes them have an illusion take root in their mind, and if they fail to save, they believe whatever thing that's less than 10-foot cube that I present to them. They truly believe it is real.
Ah.
So if they're checking whether or not it's truly platinum, the person who's checking, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force to force them to believe. If they fail, they're forced to believe it's platinum.
All right then.
This is just a backup, just in case.
And for ease of use, you guys have constructed a wheels on the bottom of the donkey.
That helps. Actually, Matthias, as he's getting ready to pull this thing, and actually takes off his cleric vestments to show his normal military uniform, because of course he wears nothing else. He's retired military. He looks at Roran. Were you ever in the service?
Not personally.
Because you kind of look like a major I knew once.
I had a brother in the service, but he never reached major status.
Yeah, you've got that CO look about you. You think you could wing it? Because it might be more believable if there's more than one guard pulling this thing.
Honestly, any excuse to not have to bend my back at a 90-degree angle inside of that thing.
Alright, so I will pull, and I can play the grunt real well. You can play the CO, and I hope we don't have to do a lot of talking.
Disguise kit.
I do not have one.
I do. I will help disguise them.
I don't need a disguise. I've already got my
Pops out
my,
of pops out of
civvies.
pops out of the donkey. Helps him.
Just put it change my outfit real quick.
Yeah, Matthias will take some herbs out of his bag, wash your hair, comb it, give you a nice proper military haircut.
Hey, don't actually cut my hair, alright? You can comb it back or whatever, but
Eh,
I'm not trying to get a buzz cut out here.
no. COs don't get a buzz cut. They just a little shorter.
Fine.
He'll give him a nice little lieutenant side part.
Or I'll begrudgingly let you cut and style his hair. This is a lot more than. This is not what I expected would be happening when I was told I was going to be helping heist a bank. Or
You
a
gotta
vault.
look the part.
Yeah, well, this is not typically the look I would associate with being a bank robber. I actually don't associate any look, Usually I don't want to be seen, but
That's the point. That's why we aren't bank robbers. We're security detail.
fair enough. Well, everyone ready?
Matthias snaps a salute, kind of causing the ground to shake a little bit. Yes, sir.
All right, forward march.
I'll grab the
Alright.
rope and start pulling.
All right, you guys arrive at the entrance of the keep, and one of the guards asks, who are you? Why do you have a horse
Oh,
or a donkey? It's a donkey, isn't it?
good evening, and yes, it is. It's a statue of the wonderful donkey known as Boris. We've heard he is very what's oh, forgot the word. Very important for like that. Thank you. That is what I was looking for. He is very instrumental to the founding of this city.
Ah,
We have come to
oh.
deliver a statue in his honor.
One of the guards looks at each other and they kind of just shrug. All right, whatever.
Thank you. I'm just gonna keep walking forward then if they let us in.
Keep
All right, so
pulling.
you guys enter into the keep, and down the hall and to the left is a long stone way, and then there is a huge. It looks to be like a huge door to like a circular vault, and there's a bunch of people in desks and people out like that outside of it, a cacophony of people, and one of the desks just become vacant for a steward.
Convenient. Let's go up to the desk then. Excuse me?
State
We are
your
he-
business, says the bear.
we are here to deposit into the vault.
Yeah, it's okay. How much?
Uh,
Uh,
this?
The bear with
right.
glasses looks up and sees a donkey. Okay, one ass.
A platinum ass.
Yes. Approximate value.
Uh, it's almost a 10-foot by 10-foot cube of platinum. So, however much a 10-foot by 10-foot cube of platinum would go for.
I'll put indeterminate.
Priceless.
Very well. As soon as one of our elementals can scan it for anything inside, we'll be fine.
All right. Is there a place we can wait until one of them frees up?
Yeah. Wait inside the line, please.
All right. Thank you.
You see a group of people, each having their own different statues. They want a place
How
to
many
sit.
of us is in here?
3. Or no, Barris, Clerm, the specialist, and Crexus. So 4.
It's the 4 short people.
No.
So as we're moving it into the line, Roran just gives Matthias the look. I
Mhm.
don't say anything, but you know.
Matthias nods and you see he's stretching out his fingers a little bit. Like that little one-handed knuckle pop.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to telepathically speak with Matthias and say, "Tell us when they're coming."
Mm-hmm.
Feather's in there too, and he's not comfortable.
Oh, so there's 5 of us in here. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he just appears and he's like, I regret this.
So, is this two-way telepathy or just the
No,
one?
it's one way. Sorry.
Okay.
It's just the Ghostwise Halfling ability. I can speak to someone telepathically, but it doesn't say they can speak back, so.
Ah. Yep, so Matthias is now just really hard thinking to himself this entire involved thing for a Goliath, by the way, which is mostly just knock the head off, take my hammer out, and start swinging.
Right. But we're in the middle of like basically the lobby with desks and secretaries and other random civilians just all over the place, right?
Yep.
Pretty much.
And lots
What
and lots
this
of
place?
guards.
We're just gonna like, as we're waiting in line, kind of like lean up against the statue and like slightly like tap on it and then whisper like, "Hey, Barrows, you in there? Can you hear me?"
Yes, I'm going to telepathically say yes.
Stealth. Roaring.
Do. Uh-oh, that is five.
Oh!
I knock really loudly at just a clanging.
A hollow clang. Yeah.
The bear's gonna pick up a phone.
Hmm. Can I insight check to see if it looks like he's just taking a normal call or if it's like suspiciously picking up a phone?
Roll it.
Okay, that's a 14.
He is sweating while picking up a sending stone.
Oh no.
What? No good plan ever survives contact with
Nope.
enemy.
The specialist is gonna slowly start moving. That he's gonna start inching the ass backwards. Literally, so the ass is facing the bear. And then in a second, he's gonna open the back of the bear, open the back, and drag the bear inside.
Okay.
Quickly shut it before anyone notices, hopefully.
And you just hear a bunch of punching noises and a bunch of like movement inside the horse.
Ah, I have something in my throat.
Yep, at this point, Matthias is just gonna light a cigar, like, nope, nothing to see here.
One of the guards comes up to Matthias after hearing the ruckus and says, sir, no smoking inside.
I'll stub it out on the floor and put it back in the pack in my pocket.
Where did Steve go?
Who?
A bear.
Oh?
Who?
You were talking to him like a few minutes ago, weren't you? I saw you, I swear. Where did he go?
Sir, I am a member of the Navy.
Which Navy?
I am. What did they say? Reconstitution. Recon.
Oh, you have a legit
Thomas.
answer?
Yeah.
You give him the legit answer, okay?
Yeah, he gives him the. Like, he stutters through it because he doesn't have the intelligence to actually say the name of the country.
Ah, the band of stuttering fools. Got it. Yeah, you're
Yes.
all the way over here. So what's with the what's with the donkey?
Well,
So
have you not heard of Boris?
Oh, Boris, of course. It's kind of funny, I
No.
swear. A few years ago, someone tried to come in here with a hollow horse.
Huh. I mean, our Lord just said, hey, need you idiots, take this thing down there and maybe we can get in good with these guys. I don't know.
Deception.
That is a 6.
Uh-huh.
He's also talking like an idiot. So, like, following orders, don't know nothing, just do as I'm told.
I see. Well, we'll be testing it in a second to make sure it's not hollow. After that, we'll be good.
Don't worry, we're not cheap. We wouldn't do that. That would just be insulting to make the outside just platinum and then skimp out by hollowing out the inside. That's just That would just be poor form.
Yeah, happens more than you think. So he's going to bring up like what appears to be some kind of scales. Like, all right, now let's weigh it. We know approximately how much it should weigh.
Uh-huh.
So how much does platinum weigh, and then how much do two halflings, a wizard, and a tabaxi weigh?
Not going to be enough.
Not enough by a long shot. Oh,
Yeah.
Warhammer is actually in the head of the donkey. That's why I said knock the head off. Of course, it's a Goliath's Warhammer, so
Somebody's you gotta step on the scale.
God damn it.
yeah. I mean, I could, but my stealth is -1 and disadvantage, so
My stealth is +2, but also disadvantage. So
I will. I am the heaviest one here, so I can try and
All right,
step
so
on
they
the
pull up the
scale.
donkey on the scale, and they're like, that's weird. That's not quite enough. And then Warren presses down a little bit. Roll me stealth.
am I doing it, or
Do you want the person with the -1 or the person with the +2?
Oh no, I've got a +1, but I'm at disadvantage.
Okay.
There's also the extra weight of a bear in there now, so that will
Yeah,
hopefully help a
true.
little
That's
bit.
true. You can have an advantage.
and it cancels out the disadvantage?
Yeah.
So I'll do it. Okay, that's not horrible. I got a 13.
Sir, please remove your foot.
Oh, my bad. I'll take my foot off the scale. Alright. Your turn, Barrows. Or not Barrows.
Yo,
Matthias.
I will try. Oh god. That's no better. But for some reason, it didn't roll at
All right,
disadvantage.
looks like everything's about in order. It's a little light, but it depends on the type of platinum, I suppose. It depends on an alloy, and well, not to save a little bit of money to make it still shiny. It's within about the about the size of a bear, actually. 200 pounds. It's well within the accepted range. Now let's just
good to hear.
he brings out a hammer and a tool. Now let's just make sure it's not hollow.
Hey, prestidigitation can it delete noise? Is that a thing? It can delete smell.
I don't know, can it?
I'm asking the individual with prestidigitation.
No, we cannot. I don't think so. I have a question though. Is how do we plan on getting out of this donkey to begin with?
There's a hatch
Where?
where the bear
bottom.
came in.
Oh yeah, there's also there's actually two. There's three. There's the head, there's the ass, and there's the stomach.
Which one is less? Would I know which one is the least likely for someone to see me just pop my head out? Because I need to be able to see
You
this
can
guy.
look through the head if you can get past the warhammer.
I can look through the head if I can get
Yeah,
past the
because there's
warhead.
there's glass, there's like glass beads for the head. It looks like gems, but it's like glass.
Okay, is there a place for me to get past the warhammer?
Yeah, it's not
Like,
like massive. It's just going to be a little awkward. It's like trying to cuddle with a broom as you move past it.
okay, so there is a way for me to get past it.
Yeah. You're very small, so
Okay, I would like to get there and see if I can see the guy who is about to do this.
yeah, he's about to tap on the head.
Uh, when he's about to tap on the head, I am going to cast Phantasmal Force on him. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. I need a Wisdom save for DC 16.
All right, I'm gonna do this publicly. He has no bonuses.
Woohoo!
Oh, sorry, Intelligence.
No.
My bad. No, I'm
Int-
reading this wrong.
int
Intelligence. Intelligence save. My apologies. I was reading that wrong.
Check what I rolled.
What did
I
you
don't
roll?
see it.
Nat
It's a
20.
nat 20.
It's a nat 20.
Oh.
So you do not get. Yeah, you are. You are not affected.
Mm-hmm.
Feather is going to portal away and create a distraction by dropping a penny, like dropping something heavy behind the 3 guards, and they turn around. And then the person hit in the head is like, hold on a second, this is hollow. And then the head opens. You track him in there.
Yup.
Man. Roran's face is he's keeping his composure, but his eyes are like wide open and he has like his face is turning red. He's like, oh my, how are we not? How is this working?
The 3 guys look back and they're like, huh, where the fuck did he go?
He said something about really having to shit.
Deception.
One good roll.
13.
Oh no. Are you sure about that?
No, that's the best I've got.
The guard's asking, are you sure? Is that what he said?
I think so.
He just, what direction did he run in?
Point in the back.
Oh, that's weird. There's no bathrooms that way, but
Is the horse still sitting in the middle of this foyer?
yeah.
How many other people are around? Like, is it just these guards in here right now?
No. Or
Let me roll for it actually.
it sounds like we're in the lobby of a bank. Is how
There's
I've been
57
imagining it.
functionaries. There's 57 functionaries, guards, civilians, etc. So it's about 57 people.
57
Shit.
people in.
Right.
Okay.
I might be able to do something, but it will cause a lot of mess.
I can also do something, but it'll probably give us away.
Well, are they still like questioning us right now? Are they still wondering where the other guy went, or did they
Yeah, they're still
believe him?
wondering
Right?
where the other guy went.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell you what.
Okay.
We'll detect heartbeats and see if anything's going on.
Wait. Question: what race was this guy who they pulled in? Was he human, or was he was he maybe a smaller race?
He was a dwarf.
We pulled in a dwarf.
Ooh.
Barrows will very quickly speak to whoever he sees closer to him, either probably Roaring, and say, distract them somehow. I'm coming out.
oh god.
All right, Plurm is gonna go out. Wait, I think we might be thinking the same thing here.
Are you going to do it? Go for it.
Okay, sure.
We
Plurm
still
is
need to
gonna
distract them.
I'm gonna drop my alms box, and 5 gold is going to roll out.
Oh, let me get
Whoa.
that for you, gentlemen.
Hey, don't be dropping money in a bank. That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Kinda. It's hot in here, ain't it?
Yeah, a little hot.
All right, as they're distracted, Clorm is going to cast Disguise Self on himself to look like this dwarf, since they're about the same size. And he's gonna jump out and walk around the other side of the horse. Be like, "Oh, hey there, guys. This side side looks like it's not hollow. Sorry, I really had to go take a shit there. Back now though."
Okay. Well, he looks at his wrist. Your shift's supposed to be ending pretty soon. I guess it's fine.
Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. You know, you've always helped me out a lot. You're a good guy.
What's what's my name?
Um,
Does he have a name tag on him?
He does
Yeah,
have a name tag on him.
all right. Oh boy.
Well,
I'm trying to
what
see
does the
something
name
here. I'm
tag
gonna.
say?
The name tag
Yeah.
says Clark.
Well, I'm pretty new here, so one of your
You've
names
been
is
here 2
Clark.
years.
Yeah, but new to this section of the bank. I was guarding over closer to the vault before.
Hey, are you
Oh no.
feeling all right? You look like you're sweating a bit. Maybe you
Uh,
should
I'm
go
gonna.
get some
Can
water
I
or
roll a
something.
deception on this?
yes.
Roran, Matthias is going to gently put his
All right,
hand
that's
on
a
your shoulder.
23. That's a 23 for
Well,
deception.
you did figure out my name.
Sorry, I also have a bit of the flu's going around. It's that season.
Yeah,
You look
of course.
real bad, man. I don't
Brains
know.
feel a little misty.
That shit must have taken it all out of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely all out of me now, if you know what I mean.
Thieves!
Yep.
Thieves! Says
Oh,
one
no.
of the guards.
All right.
There's a hold on. There's a halfling dashing across the courtyard with a bag. He gets caught and starts getting beaten to death by 12 guards.
Nice. Roran, you have guidance cast on you.
Excellent. Remind me of guidance.
It
It's a
gives you a
D4?
D4.
Yep, to attack rolls and saving throws.
I believe so. Let me go through it again. And the numbered ability check.
And
It's for ability checks.
Alright, well, God knows I need that.
Ah, thieves! I swear they try it every
Oh.
day.
You
Yeah,
said
those
there's
damn
think they
thieves,
learn.
right?
There's 12 guards centered in the middle,
Yeah.
and
Oh no.
is there anyone else around?
Oh no!
I heard 57 people
There's a
last
few
time.
people watching them. Yeah.
20 radius. How many people's around in that region if I center it on that?
Yeah.
40
Wait. What?
foot
I center
diameter?
what?
If there's a 20-foot radius sphere centered around the halfling being
Yeah.
beaten
The
by 12
observers are
guards.
watching from like 40 feet away.
Fantastic.
Oh god.
Barrows has just had enough of this tight, even for him, this dragging people in his tight quarters, and Clorm did not leave it smelling particularly nice in there. I am going to cast Hunger of Hater.
Are you going to try to sleight of hand this in such a way where they don't know you're casting?
Sure, if that is what I would need to do.
Yeah, because otherwise you're straight up initializing combat with something like 57 people who may or may not be involved and near you.
Yep, but I just feel like 12 of them are grouped up.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Okay.
Oh shit!
Ooh, not good. 9.
You get the feeling this would be a very bad idea.
All right, I won't do it. All right, won't do it.
Well, okay, go to the staging area and we'll have this planted through the largest slipstream. Make sure there's no organic matter inside of it and we'll be alright.
Yeah, of course, Clark. I'll make sure it gets done. You know me; I'm always doing so good at my job.
Yeah. After that you can go home.
Oh, you know what? I think I might help these guys bring it through the slipstream. Me and the wife are having some problems right now, so I
I
just
thought
need to
you were
give her some
gay.
space. Well, that sounds like an assumption you made, Clark, and I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
well,
I
sorry
thought
about
I
that.
told you. I thought I
sorry.
told you.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, you cup of coffee.
Oh, thanks, man. You know what? Always said you're a good guy, Clark. Always a
Yeah.
good guy. Thank you.
Man, you're rolling with them punches, ain't you?
Oh, you know me. I'm always good at rolling with the punches. That's what they've always said.
All
Oh, wait.
right.
Actually, sorry. Question. What was this dwarf's name? Since he must have also had a name tag.
Don't ask me for names. Don't do that to me. He's got a
Okay,
name.
can I just make one up then?
Yeah, he's got a name. He's got a name.
All right. Let me just hit up a nice fancy name generator here. Yeah, Gignog. Always a hard worker and love putting those hours in. Get some overtime, Clark there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be opening the vault here in about 10 minutes or so to deposit in the first layer. So, just watch out and all that fun stuff. All right. Well, we gotta get down the next line. There's some other dudes and some other horses and stuff. So
How many
you'd be
other
surprised
horses
how
are
many
there?
people think that it's a great idea to stop people inside, objects like that.
Oh, Clark, I know. Remember that mithril horse they tried to pull through last week?
Yeah. I must not been here for that, but
Oh, you should have seen it. There was like eight halflings in there, all trying to get into the vault.
damn halflings. He spits no better than cockroaches.
I agree with you there. And he spits too. All right, well, we better get these lines moving. Don't want the bosses mad at us for any longer
Yeah.
anymore.
All right, so you guys go to the staging area, and having passed successfully all the tests to make sure there's no one inside.
God knows how. But we did it.
The halfling's still being beaten, by the way.
Hey, Jenna got caught.
We use the distraction of the halfling being beaten to continue forward.
Okay. So you guys enter what looks to be like a kind of conveyor belt, and they set the horse on the conveyor belt.
Interesting.
All right,
Wait,
all right.
so
Now,
is
now Crex is gonna say, okay, so I already planted the two things for the distraction. So when you guys can go ahead and hop inside the horse. You ready? Communicate that to them.
We'll speak to. Oh, I have to speak to all three of them, and tell them that they're being told to get ready to hop in with the distraction goes.
A massive explosion of puff and smoke appears and it engulfs the entire area.
The entire foyer?
A smoke bomb, yes.
Oh, okay. A smoke bomb. That's
believe that was our cue. We're all hopping in now, right?
Yeah. It only lasts for a few seconds, but then you guys are inside the horse.
There's a lot of people
One
on
of the
this
workers
horse.
is like, hey, where did they go?
Oh, they said they had to go take a shit, so they're just heading to the bathroom in the foyer
You were
there.
supposed to get in the horse.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Clem didn't say
He's
anything.
gonna
He's in
look,
the
he's
horse.
gonna poke the back of the horse, like, hey, there's a hatch here.
He opens it.
Yeah,
He opens it and pulls him in.
Don't do it. It's for your own good.
he opens the hatch.
Roran's just gonna whoop. Um,
More cartoon beating noises.
It's crowded in here. Oh,
God, there's like 3 bodies and all of us now in here. It's
Yeah.
like seven, 8 people or something at this point.
In
we
a
can't
bear.
move it here.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah, apparently my mic stopped working. Yeah, no, as he opens the hatch, Matthias just reaches a hand out, grabs the top of his head, and twists.
Oh,
Do you grab him and pull him inside, or do you let
Yes,
his limp? Okay.
I pull him in.
Yeah. So you have a bear, you have a fucking dwarf.
And now we have a dead whatever.
A dead gnome.
That's fine by me.
Like a Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
Yep, just give me a couple minutes. We'll be having a undead type.
Yeah, one of the other workers comes back from the distraction. He says, hey, that's a little bit heavier than it was. Whatever. Not my job. And slings it all through.
All right.
So, as you guys go through the slipstream, you feel yourself propulsed to like about 1,000 miles an hour for a second. And then you suddenly stop.
We all crash into each other inside of the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we're so packed in, like none of us even move. We're already just like so solidly stuck in
There's a
there.
very fluffy bear giving you some nice comfort, you know?
Yeah, the dead body of the fluffy dead body of the bear.
Well, the
Oh.
bear isn't dead. He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just
Oh.
Matthias was the last one in, so he was closest to the gnome and just snapped his neck and pulled him in.
You see.
We're out to Clorm. You are definitely taking a shower when we get out.
Joke's on you, goblins don't shower.
All right, so you guys are now inside a horse, inside the first layer, past the first layer of the door. All right, guys, quitting time. Let's get out of here. All the guards, all the except the animatrons, of course. All of the workers leave because it's getting quitting time. So you spend several hours inside the horse.
Oof.
This whole time, Clorm is telling everyone about his kids. Like, all right, like I said before, I've got 13 kids. So there's Sog, there's Stug, there's Cirque, there's Slugmug, Pigmud, Lump Legs, Bug Bite, Grub Grub, Snail Nose, No Eyes,
I
Porg,
was hoping not to
Frail
do this,
Arms.
but if Clorm's doing this, and I know, and I figure it's going to be a couple of hours, Barrows is going to vanish into his genie vessel.
Wow, that was so nice of him giving us all more space.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, just got a little more roomier in here.
So, like I was saying, there's Porg, Frail Arms, and then there's Jimmy. They're all so nice, and yada yada. He talks about them all more.
Steve is waking up, the bear.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, I-
Yeah, I have a hangover. He wakes up kind of on his side, looking at all of you, looking at him. He kind of puts he kind of like does this pointing, the pointing finger thing. Hi.
Hi. You want to live? Shut your trap.
Okay. You got any fish? Or any beer?
No, but I smell like fish.
I don't drink. I get mean when I drink.
There's something on my rear that hurts, and you just hear muffling, like fucking muffled cursing of the specialist because he's had bare ass in his face for hours.
God.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think you're sitting on something there, buddy. That's it. He's not going to tell him to move.
Nope.
Alright, so hours pass, and the lights inside the vault turn off.
I say we still wait like another 30 minutes just to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you would, honestly. You know, if you really were in that situation, I feel like you'd be super eager to get out of that fucking horse.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I was in the specialist position, I would, but
Yeah, there's not a giant bear sitting currently, so yeah.
Yeah, you said I was using the bears like more of a pillow, so. Also, I'm not, after everything we went through to get in here, I'm not about to blow it by being the idiot that says, oh, the lights are off. That means they're all gone. And then opening up into the night crew as they're all walking out, and then they just turn around and look at us.
Right.
Been
You
here,
could
we
poke
can
through
wait
the
in our
eyes. You can see through the eyes of the donkey.
Only two in the party can do that.
I will, whatever, I'll let another couple, say 15 minutes go by.
Someone's moving the horse. Someone's moving the donkey. Hey, yeah, dude. This thing's made of pure platinum. We get this thing and we're set for life. One of the other persons, like you hear another voice. And he's, I don't know, man. This is like so risky. You know, like it's risky. What if we get caught?
I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell. And I am going to drop the now zombified gnome out of the back hatch of the horse
Okay.
with one objective: keep them from moving the horse.
What the fuck is that? Dude, man, I don't know, man. Is that one of the guards? Is that one of the defenses? I don't know, man. I've never. What the fuck? Wait, isn't that Gary? The zombies start eating them.
Oh my god.
Just as this is happening, Matthias has the biggest grin on his face.
All right, well, you handled that in a different way than I thought you would. Jesus Christ.
Do you think anybody in this party is actually good?
That's true. I was expecting, like, neutral. I wasn't
Matthias
expecting
is
evil.
lawful evil.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting evil. All right.
All right, if those two idiots could get the horse, we can probably get out now.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, if there was anyone left in here, the screaming and being eaten alive by a zombie would have definitely attracted any remaining people, so it's probably fine.
Yep.
Just undo the back hatch and everyone just rolls out.
Thump, 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 doom, thump, thump, thump. Everyone like, gets out like the donkey shitting everyone.
Yep. I will pick the zombified gnome up and put him back in my backpack.
Oh, what's going on with the dwarf and the bear?
The bear's awake. Kind of awake.
The dwarf is sitting there comatose. The bear is inching slightly backwards, but he knocks over a pail.
I pull
Hey.
the gnome out of my backpack.
Oh,
and
he starts running.
threateningly-
He has 40 feet of movement, by the way.
Oh fuck. All right, Clerm's gonna
Where is he running
cast
towards?
blindness on him.
Oof, nice.
So
Fuck.
that is
I'm rolling that one. He
Yes!
runs straight into a wall.
I drop
everybody
the
grab
gnome.
him.
I drop the gnome. Go sit on the bear's chest until I tell you to move. Be threatening, but not violent.
I'm surprised you're keeping the
It's a
bear
panda
alive.
bear, by the way.
Oh, I can't kill a panda.
So when
You
it
can
falls, it does like the
zombify
panda
gnomes.
roll thing.
What's the plan with the panda bear then? Are you gonna let him go back to work tomorrow?
I want a panda zombie.
So you
I
do
mean,
want to
but
kill him.
by tomorrow we should be
Eventually.
out of here.
Why not right now?
Because it's fun.
Here, Matthias, I have an idea.
The
May
panda's
I?
looking at you.
Sure,
He's
sure.
looking where your voices are, and he's looking fucking terrified.
All
He's
right,
silly.
Clerm's gonna walk over there and he's gonna start talking to the panda. He's be like, "All right, buddy, look. There's two ways this can go. Either our little gnome friend here can eat you right now, or you can go wait in the horse till we get back. Though I will say our gnome is still gonna spend some time with you in there as well. But these are your options. Either
he
Eaten
gonna eat me?
alive? Oh yes.
Not
Oh,
unless I
you
tell
know.
him to.
Well, yes, but I've heard gnomes do love panda meat every once in a while. Delicacy where they come from. Right, right, my friend? And he motions towards the specialist.
Right. Sometimes.
All right, so what is your choice, my friend?
Alright, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. All right.
Yeah, because he does stunning strike on you.
Oh my god! Of course it's a
God
kung fu
damn it.
panda.
Well,
I think he made his choice.
that's a 14.
You were stunned for a minute.
Oh man, I was hoping I'd get an intimidation check at least.
Oh man,
Oh
I
shit.
don't have to do this, but Matthias does say the commands out loud because he finds it more fun, and everybody just hears "get him."
He's gonna burn a key point and he's gonna launch himself into the air onto a parapet.
He is blind still, by the way.
He's a monk.
God damn it.
You'll
As Lee Sin says, blindness is no impairment to a smelly enemy.
I was
Damn.
actually
All right.
thinking that.
Fair enough. So how long is Clerm stunned for then?
A minute?
yeah, it's to the end of the monk's next round.
Basically
So
10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So is he just sitting like up on a ledge now?
Yeah, he's on a ledge. There's like a carving and he's like on a ledge.
Why? Everyone just looks disappointed. You know, now
Right,
we're gonna
after
have to kill you. Like you had a slight chance at surviving, but then you did that.
Yeah, he's gonna eat me.
So he
guys,
was only gonna eat him if he told him to, which is implied that he wasn't going to eat you if you just got in the damn ass. But he didn't.
Look, I'm gonna stay up here. I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody. And you're gonna leave me alone.
You're right about that. You're right about the
Alright,
first part, not the second part. But
all right. Minion number 1, stay right beneath him. If he moves off of that, get him. And Matthias is going to walk around to the front of the ass, pull the head off, pull his warhammer out, put the head back on, and hang it back in the hook on his back.
Look at this and goes, "Do we want this resolved?" As he starts gathering up this energy in his hands.
Nah. He'll sit up there until he gets tired. Then he'll fall down and the zombie will get him.
bastard, no one stuns me. Yeah, you know what? Clerm's pissed. He's gonna try to shoot him in the leg with the crossbow bolt and knock him down.
You're shooting a ranged attack at a monk?
He stops the bolt.
God damn it.
monks.
Okay, how about this? Clerm is just gonna yell at him. Or he's gonna use vicious mockery. And he's gonna constantly cause him to roll wisdom saving throws, which I'm sure he's good wisdom, but he's not gonna pass them every single time. And he's just gonna vehemently insult this panda bear until he dies.
He's going to use Timeless Body and his key in order to turn off his hearing.
Timeless body? Wait, what?
Okay, so he's not a human, right? He's not a person?
No.
He's a panda.
Damn. Then I can't use hold person on him.
Can't you
my
use?
God.
Can't you use hold person on humanoid? Is it? Are you saying that he's not
not a
considered human?
humanoid. That's what I asked. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
a humanoid.
He's technically a beast.
Wow. All right.
I feel like we have to figure out how to deal with this guy.
You know
So if
what?
he has timeless body, that's a pretty high level monk thing, isn't
That's a
it?
little
Yeah,
king
that
monkey.
is. How high up is this beam he's on?
About 45 feet.
How long does blindness last for?
Only a minute.
Yep. I'm going to grab the gnome zombie and just chuck it up to him.
Don't do it. He's seen you grabbing it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I do it.
All right. Okay, so he does is he channels destructive waves of energy. On a 20-foot cone, he does fire damage.
Oof.
God damn it.
So he burns my zombie.
Yes.
How can you do all of this and then you work as like a bank clerk? Couldn't you find anything better to do with these kind of abilities?
I have expenses, okay? I'm not proud of them.
Why don't you just come with us, and we'll split you a part of what we have.
You tried to
Yeah.
eat me.
Well, right now we're
No,
offering you
we
instead.
threatened to eat you. We didn't
Yeah,
try to.
He did threaten.
There's a difference there. Hey man, we're just trying to make ends meet too. Sounds like you'd understand that.
It seems you have definitely the skills to join an office operation, so we're offering you a job.
Yeah. Well, I can see.
Obviously you were very skilled, and it sounds like maybe you need the money. And that way you can use your talents in some way that doesn't require you to sit in a desk all day and make phone calls and sending stone mail, whatever it's called.
Also, we think you're really cool because that is a neat ass trick you just pulled.
Yeah.
Frankly, not many people can withstand my insults for that long.
I can't even stand being around him for that long when he's quiet.
I suppose.
What would it take to convince you?
Um. Look. Honestly, I have a lot of panda kids. Okay, and so I could. That's why. Okay. You have any idea how much child support is?
Hey, our buddy over here
It,
has 13 children. I'm sure he can relate.
yeah, I know. I know how much it costs to support a child. So, not to mention a ex-wife, something like that. Yeah, that's tough, buddy. What we're offering you is a chance to have enough money to pay that off for however long you need to, and still have enough on top of that to last you the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, I suppose.
Plus, I promise not to kill you.
Well, I mean, if you put it that way. Hmm. Well. All right. Fine. But you gotta stop, like, eating people. Eh.
I don't do that. That's the first zombie I've ever raised that's eaten anybody. Kind of weird, but kind of cool.
Wait, this is the first time you've ever done that? While
No,
we're on the heist?
no. This isn't the first zombie I've raised. Just the first one that's eaten somebody. I wonder why it did that. Maybe the guy was a little bit of a psychopath.
So what do the other zombies you raise usually do?
Menial labor.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I always pictured them eating things too, but I've never actually seen a zombie before, so I wouldn't know.
All right, Poe, I guess you're with us now.
My name's Steve, actually.
Well, Steve, the Kung Fu Panda, you're part of the team now.
All right, so yeah, let's start scooping up gold into the bag of holding.
Can I insight check Steve before we just blindly trust him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh well, I only got a 7, so
Nope, Matthias is so dumb he would blindly trust him.
Oh,
just distracted by
that's
the
a
fact that you
15 for
zombie ate
Clarn.
someone.
Hold on. I'm currently building his
Stat block.
yeah, basically.
Okay, so I might dip here. My wife's not feeling well.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, feel free to use Matthias how you want, but yeah, I gotta dip out.
Okay.
Take care of yourself. Hope she feels better.
Yup. I'll see you guys later.
See
Yep.
you.
Have a good one, dude.
Yep, take care.
So you guys are at past the first door.
All right. Now that we've dealt with this whole Steve situation, what do we even see around us at this point?
You see, let's see. Let me pull out the. All right. You see like an anteroom. There's like a side door which allows you to go past like the first vault door, which is like some people have access to, but there's no way as far as you can tell to bypass this vault door. It's a huge vault door. It's got all kinds of sigils on it.
This is the one that we've been told is immune to explosives or whatever.
Is there anyone here that can identify these ruins?
Yeah, I'll look at it, says the specialist. He goes and he licks the door and he takes away all the magic.
Oh,
Right.
well, that was easy.
Great.
I
Now,
was gonna
does this
say,
door
what was
still
our
open?
questions again?
No, now it just requires a someone to pick the lock.
Does anyone have?
I'm not too bad with the lockpick. I can try it. Wait, didn't Hairball have a key for this?
Not this door. Mine's
All
the
right.
third.
Ah, understood.
We'll pass Clarn my thieves' tools if he needs it.
Clurm actually has his own thieves' tools.
Okay, then you do not need it.
Let me see. Oh, damn it. Something I give Bardic inspiration to myself. All right. Yeah, Clurm's gonna attempt to pick this door.
As he does so, I'm going to give him guidance.
All right. Is guidance like a one-use thing?
Yeah, once before the spell ends, D4 up to so you got a minute before it ends.
Okay, the first attempt was a 9. Does anything bad happen when he fails?
You hear a slight mechanism move.
Well, I mean, all the magic is gone, so it should just be a normal, albeit fancy lock.
Well, with the amount of money this place has, I can imagine they have some mechanical safety measures as well. I mean, he'll do a check to see if he can see any obvious traps, but perception is not his dealio. It's a fucking 4.
You see nothing.
Roran
Oh,
will
guys.
come in and try and.
I can't find the keyhole
Oh.
anymore.
I only got a 7. I barely. I think it's right there. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you, Roran. Thank you. All right, let's try this again. And he rolls a 20.
You fumble around with it, and you seem like you're not anywhere near close, and then all of a sudden, click, and the door swings open.
Hey, things are coming up, Clerm. All right. Wait, Steve, do you know anything about this part of the vault? Have you ever been in here?
No, not allowed back here. Inside this vault room are 2 giant statues.
These were. Do I remember anything about these in the initial plan we were given?
Yeah, these are, well, we call them the Guardians.
Right.
Are they magical?
Uh,
Almost definitely.
kind of. As long as you don't fail to open the lock, you won't die.
So if the specialist went over and uh like fumbled with them a little bit, would they still work? Is more what I'm asking here.
They work off the alarms. And there's mechanical alarms as well.
Of course, of course. Well, doesn't seem like we have much choice at this point. So these 2 big statues are the only things in the room,
And the vault
or in
door.
the vault door. Okay.
Do we see like the alarm system?
There's
Is there a way
only
we
2 ways to get through this door. Rather ingenious, if I think so myself. There's the key, or to admit betrayal to one's own purpose.
Well, one of those seems a lot easier, to be honest.
So it would seem. Feather's going to come up and pull out his key, and it's not going to fit. But he's going to shenagle with it, and then the door is going to open.
Huh. So
Does a golden light flow from within the doorway?
That was the second door. Yeah, one last one.
Oh. All right. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry about these guys.
so they just open the door with a key?
Yep. Feather has the key.
I remember Feather saying that.
Wait a second.
I don't know the code, though.
Wait. All right. Claire's gonna do an insight check on Feather.
Mm-hmm.
Please be good.
I want to do this
11.
as well.
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well,
8.
he said it could either be opened by a key or a betrayal. What was it? A betrayal of one's purpose? I can't remember the
Yes.
exact words. But the key didn't work initially, but then it opened afterwards after he messed with it a little bit. So, I mean, me as a player was kind of thinking maybe if his purpose was originally to come steal from this vault, it seems like him being able to open the door could be a betrayal of that initial plan. But Sturm has no idea. He just thinks, hell yeah, we're past another door.
Right.
Well, Roy, in character, I would say cut on to that. More just specifically, Feather said that we are all gonna come here to share the loot, and it's all supposed to be happy ending. What if he just like take it all for himself or something? I don't know. A little suspicious, but I guess with an 8, that's just gonna stay in the back of my mind. I'm assuming I can't really figure out anything from that.
Gotcha. All right, so his third key fits just right in the door. It opens up.
All right. That's the third and final door, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
correct, right?
It opens to see a huge sea of treasure, statues. Lots of horse statues, by the way.
Oh, so there's some real horse statues in here too.
Yeah. Some
What is with this
donkeys.
place and horse statues?
And like it just fills it's just filled with a radiating light.
It's beautiful. Well, I believe we have a bag of holding and a immense supply of gold and other resources in front of us.
Clarem
Shall
is
we?
going to Scrooge McDuck, like jump in and dive into the coins, as long as they're less than like 10 feet away, like 10 feet down.
You land on the floor-like surface and you hurt yourself.
Wait, like it doesn't feel like a bed of coins beneath him?
No. It feels like tiny bits of metal all solid together to form a solid floor-like surface. You've never seen the Family Guy skit on this?
Oh, I actually haven't.
Okay, I gotta show you that. All right, so you guys see a gem ticking like a clock. And so it looks like you've got about a few minutes to withdraw whatever you need, aka to rob the fucking place. Feather
Well,
pulls out a large Santa-like bag and says, "All right, just shove everything in here."
you don't need to tell me twice. And Roran is gonna start shoveling everything he can to the
Yep,
bag.
same with Clarem. He yells, "Hey Steve, come and help us with this. The more we grab, the
Fine,
more we get."
fine. Steve's gonna use his key abilities to move really fucking fast.
This guy.
Hell yeah, Steve, you're the man.
All right, let's see how much you're able to get in that time. No way, bro.
Ooh, eye rolls.
You managed to get 98%.
Good job,
Oh,
Steve.
robbed it
All thanks to
dry.
Steve.
Steve the MVP.
Which is
Man,
equivalent to about 486,000 gold.
man, this keep is dead after this. They have no money to pay anyone.
Rest in peace, Croft Keep. The
All right, there we go.
taxes
It's
they
about.
might have to go way up.
And then a red light illuminates everyone. The alarm sounds.
Figured that would happen at some point.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like, well then, that was rather eventful. He's gonna put the bag on top of his back and say, "Well, no honor among thieves," and disappears.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
lying
Before
if
he
I
does
said
that,
I
the
didn't think
moment he
so.
puts it on the bag on top of it and it looks like he's going to disappear, would you let me do cold person?
No.
Okay.
Roran does not have any spells.
And so
Well,
everyone is screaming, "The vault is open! The vault is open! The vault is open!" And dozens of guards are running towards you.
Clerm, Clerm disguises himself as the dwarf again. Hey, everybody, come in here. Help me. I found them.
It was Steve! How could you?
Oh, Steve's in here too. We're trying to stop them. Hurry. And he winks at
Steve's gonna
Steve.
be like, "Yeah, we got him."
My God, if
Uh,
it wasn't for Steve's incredibly fast movement and fast thinking, they would have been gone.
All right, I think that's a great spot to end the session.
okay.
Damn it, I knew it. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
As soon as that key thing happened, I knew something he was gonna do something bad.
Yeah, it was one
Oh
of
man,
those. It's like, okay.
that was great though.
I was gonna be like, Roran's gonna actually just pocket the gold, but I'm like, yeah, I couldn't pocket 400,000 gold pieces, so the best I could do is pocket like 20 or something, but
The nice thing is we didn't take any
yeah.
gold, so they can't
It's
possibly
technically,
arrest us. We didn't take any. No.
That's
technically
true.
true. We did not take a single piece of gold.
Yeah, it was just Steve and Gignog that caught you all in the vault, attempting to steal the gold. So unfortunate.
So that's a fun heist, huh?
Crazy eyes.
That was great.
I'm sad. I wish I'd roll higher than an 8.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
same
haven't
here.
well today. Like overall, we've been rolling pretty low.
Yeah, that was not a good day for rolls for me.
No.
God
Uh,
damn it. I'm pissed.
yeah. I love. Oh man, there's just so many. There's too many good things in this one. You know, there's a at least 15th level monk working as a desk clerk in the bank. Like that's insanity. Just some bear living in
Yeah,
there. Apparently, it's a very common practice for people to try to like. I don't even know what to call it. It's not a Trojan horse. Oh man, they try to like They just try to use horses all the time. It seems like everyone thinks it's like the most ingenious idea. Oh my goodness.
I would have learned by now.
Also, a lot of guards just beating the shit out of like non-humans.
Right. Like, what's up with that?
What did that lizard folk do?
He probably stole something. We don't
Maybe.
know.
Well, they're gonna think he killed one of the guards because of arrows.
That dwarf is also gonna be fucked.
Uh,
Poor Gigog or whatever his name was.
oh yeah, what was his name? Yeah, Gignog.
Good lord. Yeah. I wonder if Matthias will think when he comes
Uh,
back. I have to ask, I'm so sad I wasn't there. Theo told me he revealed like Feather to you, all of you, last session for the one shot and gave you like the preview.
oh, yeah, he ran through that like intro, like the intro music and did the little opening,
Yeah, he
and
gave
he
it
did
that
mention them.
gave that to me too. What'd you guys think? Did you expect it?
I did not expect it, but I definitely enjoyed it.
I'm glad
Yeah,
it
no,
was
I did not expect Feather to be.
working for the family all the time.
Yeah.
So was it
It's
the whole time, like even
mhm.
through the
the
initial
very
party?
the very first time when me and even when Baragon was still a thing met, we were both supposed to be from the family.
Oh,
Oh.
That's why that was the point of us joining. The real point was because that was right after you guys had the thing with the family, which is also really funny because hindsight is 2020. And if you remember, one of the first things AgCon, when AgCon was alive, said for meeting us for the first time is, "What if this has something to do with that white flower?" I'm like, "Oh God, he's just gonna know right off the bat." And they're like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. We can probably trust them." Like, okay, thank God, my character didn't die in the first 10 minutes of the game.
yeah.
You, you know what the funny thing is? Because of the way Adcon was, like depending on how it went, like if Adcon didn't go the way he went, he was going to try to sway you and Baragon against
Marty,
against oh man, why am I forgetting his name already?
Sheriff?
Yeah, against Jareth.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Really?
I
Yes.
caught you trying to eat their souls or whatever you were trying to do when they were downed in the Bone King fight.
Yeah. Well, Adcon has his problems.
Yeah, he has a lot of problems now. No, that was so great though, but then we ran out because Feather was supposed to betray everyone in the end, but then everyone that he was supposed to betray just died or retired, and then he became the most senior member of the party. I'm like, oh, there's no point to this anymore. Everyone's
So
gone.
funny. It's funny because he did end up betraying them, but not on his own, under his own volition.
No.
Like he was commanded to do it. Oh, that's so much better.
I
Well, it's
know.
not better. It's really good though.
It's great. That was I think the one moment I was the most scared was when we got the message from the dove, and then I didn't take the hint, and Theo's like, "You get a message." I'm like, "Great!" Like, all right, and the message reads, and he just started reading it out loud. And it's like, "Thank you for working with the family." And then no one said anything, and I somehow,
Didn't get
I
caught.
don't know,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think we were interpreting that as we were working with the family because we were kind of.
Yeah.
I tried to push it into someone else. I immediately asked what direction the bird went, and Theo was like, "It went to the east." I'm like, so you guys definitely know someone to the east that this was for, right?
Oh, I
Yes.
remember that.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you
Yeah.
said that, and I was like, "Oh, was it the like head place for the family is to the east?" And that's the
Yeah.
immediate thing I thought. Like, oh, it's flying back, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Oh,
And then
Shit.
when he was doing the whole thing for Fizzlebang, he actually went to a dead drop location for to pick up orders. And remember that error cocker that you quote unquote paid the bird seed?
Oh yeah.
No, he paid him. He
I had
slipped
to
him
roll a
something.
sleight of hand check. That's what the
Oh.
perception check was that he told you not to worry about, was me paying off the Aarakocra.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's also why I insisted when Fizzlebank wanted the fish. I was like, oh yeah, I can just go alone and go pick up the fish from the market because I had to go grab something and pick up from the family, which I got to do while also running an hour's worth of errands, getting
So did you guys
useless
figure out who the
nicknames.
specialist is?
Is the specialist the one the wizard?
There's the artificer and then there's a specialist. The specialist is human form Fizzlebang.
I
Yeah,
caught
yeah, I
that.
got that.
As soon as you said
Oh
no,
wait, he's
slightly
human?
burnt.
Yeah, as far as you know, anyway.
I don't know
Oh,
the
so I guess
timeline.
he got caught too. Shit.
He complains that he can't do anything anymore. I was really hoping when the specialist, I believe it was the specialist, the non-Fizzlebank one,
Hmm.
came in, or the explosion, the one that has the explosions, and you described as he like touched someone and then they glowed and blew up. I thought it was gonna be the turtle monk, the wave the open hand monk. I thought it was gonna be for a second when you do like he touches them and then they glow and like, oh no, I know where this is going. And then you're like they explode. I'm like, oh, this is not where I thought that was going. I thought they were gonna get launched backwards 100 feet, but nope, they just straight up exploded.
Yeah, we have an
Uh,
in-world gambit. Great.
Yeah.
It was fun. This is a
So
good
that
set.
was
so the
great.
thing
That was great.
I was debating on revealing to you, Sir Tusk, was that Feather was planning on betraying the party the entire time, basically.
Out of character, I was like 80% sure, but I'm like, in character, I have no reason not to like really trust Feather. And then you described as like Feather the key used the key and the key didn't work, and then the key like did work after a second. Like, okay, at that point I knew 100% what was happening. Like, I'm gonna roll insight, and like I rolled an 8. God damn it. I cannot justify knowing this with an 8 in insight.
Yeah.
And then
Uh,
also my character doesn't have any magic, so it's not like I can react to it happening anyways. I could have ran and tried to swing
And
at
you want to
him
know
as he
something interesting? Is that
vanished.
you all were sent on this job by the family. So not only did he betray you, he betrayed the family.
oh, you know what? I was taking it as like we were all scapegoats for him getting away with the money for them. That's how I thought of it. But oh, he betrayed the family? Ooh,
Yeah.
sketchy.
Well, that was the original premise was a coup. He invited us to basically work with him to usurp the
Right.
family, and then part of that was a heist. And then he just took the money and run scenario. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Theo has any plans for what's gonna happen next, but it sounds like there's a lot. We could work to track down Feather,
Yep.
or we could just. Is that
I
gonna happen?
can't. Can we track down Feather? I just remembered the boon he got.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that, Maracas. That's where you
Wow.
wonder where Feather got the platinum from, and then you wonder if Feather was just being invisible when he was poofing in and out of the room. No, he wasn't being invisible. He was straight up plane shifting.
Oh, god damn it.
Except
Yep.
his mastery of his boon increased, so he can do it more than just once per day now.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was like, well, yeah, oh my god.
It
Yeah,
was
like
once
once a
per
short
short
rest.
rest.
So he's like gone. He is gone,
He's gone literally the god of his own plane, whatever. Oh my god.
I like the nice touch Theo added also, where when he was describing who could still get into like the secret room, there's like the three keys were still Hugh, Boris, and then he had a key, which implies that like he's still in good standing with Croft Keep, and Boris and Hugh never figured out what actually happened.
Right, they never suspected him.
Right. I mean, technically, he
So
didn't
smart.
actually cause the disappearance of like Jareth or Maracas or anything. That just actually happened on its own.
Well, yeah, he was one of the only survivors that would have come back.
Yeah, after
Vanrose
I
was there too,
almost
but
killed Vanrose, and then Maracas died for me. I mean, it died for the whole party, but it's a bit ironic, I must say.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now here's the question: what do we name this session?
Are we not going with the
I
what were we
forgot
gonna
what I
say?
forgot what I said.
A Trojan Boris,
The Platinum Trojan Boris. Is that what it was?
Steve the Kung Fu Panda, Platinum Ass.
Platinum ass. Kung
There's a
Fu
lot of good
Boris.
contenders.
Uh,
Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do. I need to have this. The thumbnail is gonna be the Holy Grail rabbit.
The White Rabbit, the
Yeah.
Killer Rabbit.
No, the Holy Grail, the giant rabbit, or whatever they made.
I see. And what's the title?
Let's see, what did they make? I forget what they made. Yeah, they made a rabbit.
Right.
And that's gonna be the thumbnail.
all right. Oh, god damn it.
I could sense that
Yeah.
you're like,
So,
I really wish I could have gotten that motherfucker.
I do. You know what? It's hard
it's
because building a charismatic character, you think if they can dish out like the deception and stuff, they could also tell if other people are doing it. But no, it's so unfortunate having a low insight score. It's like, well, I have no idea if I'm being
yeah,
lied to.
I don't even have a roll of low insight. I don't think. You have a +2. I just rolled bad. That's the part that just makes me the most salty. Is when out of character, I'm like I totally know what's happening, but it's like in character be like rolls a 6. Oh, I guess my character does not know. He is none the wiser. So, what are we gonna even do next session? I guess
Oh
not
yeah, actually.
try and not go to jail.
Is it going to be a courtroom session? So I think Clorm could do pretty good at that.
We
Do
have
we need to
witnesses.
even do a trial? I mean, you're found fucking red-handed with all the gold missing inside the vault.
yeah, but we
Well,
don't have
I
any
mean,
gold
Oh,
on us.
where would
also
they?
also Clorm is Gignog, so
That's
I
true.
don't.
Uh,
Uh,
We also have witnesses. We can summon Steve to the stand. What other guards were there? I don't even remember.
there's Clark.
There's the gnome. If we just like dress him up and make him look not zombified.
I don't know if he can talk though. Can he? He just do a series of grunts, I guess.
oh my goodness.
He's too traumatized to come to the courtroom, but he submitted a written statement for us to read.
Oh boy.
All right. That sounds like a great spot to end the recording. Thanks so much for listening and have a wonderful day.